All right, man. Matthew Stafford is out for. They possibly saying he could be out for the season. Um, and why that's important is because the Lions currently have the Los Angeles Rams first round pick. All right, don't forget they picked up a couple, kind of swapped some picks with Minnesota as well. So it's kind of like the Lions kind of can really, make a playoff push, or they can fall back and keep tanking and try to get two high draft picks next year, two blue chip players. And Matt Patricia didn't believe in really superstar players like that. He stripped the team of all the star talent from Glover Quinn, Quadre Diggs. I mean, a lot of just different guys. Um, a lot of different guys. He stripped their talent, stripped the team of the talent. So now they got an opportunity. Depending on how they want to play it, where they can turn around and they can really make this the turning point. Um, they could really make this the turning point of the franchise. End up with two blue chippers. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they saying Matthew Stafford, like he got messed up last week. He had a concussion a couple weeks ago. He got messed up last week, and they saying that the pain that he dealing with is going all the way down to his legs. Your body all work together. And like I said, the Rams, they still got a second round pick, and they got like 4, 5, 6 round picks. They got some picks in there still. So I mean, that's the bad part of their philosophy as far as them believing in trading draft picks for known commodities. The youth, what I'm saying, and the cheaper contracts is the ticket. Okay. Um, so um, so you hearing that they possibly could shut them down. And then you hearing that he might not return this season. Cooper Cup is probably done for the season as well too. I mean, um, so at the end of the day, man, you feel bad for him, but they got their Super Bowl. You rarely see the Super Bowl champions fall off like this. It's usually the runner ups that fall off like this. And like I said before, you know, you know, it is what it is. So we had an elbow pain coming in this year. I mean, they lost some offensive linemen. Woodworth retired, and that's their number one thing. They got to protect Matthew Stafford, and they can't run the ball. You know, so um, so but you know, but at the end of the day, they still got an opportunity, next year to be a good football team. I mean, this year they still not out of reach for them neither. We kind of in the same uh, situation they in. That Buffalo win would have been a big win, and then they added two playoff teams, one playoff additional team in each conference. So we not completely out of it. They not completely out of it, but you know, and then we both can be top 5, top 3, and worst records in the league. So, I mean, it's a turning point for the Lions. I mean, obviously, you feel like you turned the corner. You want to get some momentum going into next year. I mean, you get some guys. You should be getting some guys healthy next year. Pascal and Zorky, Tracy Walker at some point next year should be healthy. So you get some guys back. High Tide, we don't really know the future of for High Tide, but you get some guys healthy back next year, man. Um, so it could be a turning point. Got rid of Hawkinson for a couple picks. So I mean, this staff, this even if they, they stumble down the stretch and they end up still a top 5 team, which don't look like that's gonna happen. Um, it still could be a turnaround on the horizon. You imagine they end up with a quarterback and Will Anderson. I mean, it could be certain. So obviously, it was a lot of talk whether the Carolina trade was better. You would have ended up with that eighth pick that year. In a third rounder, you ended up with 2 1s and a 3 out of this one. And now that the other one might look to be, an elite draft pick. So obviously, Justin Fields was linked to that eighth pick for us. If we had took it, and we'll see. If CJ Stroud and Bryce Young that, I mean, we'll see. Levis from Kentucky, but you hope Stafford recover well. And then you have other reports saying that they don't. His symptoms are improving. They don't plan to shut down the quarterback. So at the end of the day, he had concussions like symptoms. He said his plastic congestion protocol wasn't diagnosed with a concussion. He had missed today, so he said despite the Rams 3-7 record, despite Stafford's landing in the NFL concussion protocol for the second time this season, there are no current plans to shut down Stafford for the remainder of the season. Multiple sources say. So at the end of the day, Adam Schefter reported, sources told ESPN the Rams, who have lost 4 straight games and 6 of their past 7, feel there's no need to rush back an injured player unless the season stops slipping away. And if that stops slipping away, you might as well go with the hot hand. If the 3-7 Rams can string together some wins starting Sunday with quarterback Bryce Perkins expected to start at Kansas City, then they can have Stafford rest and ready for a stretch run. So at the end of the day, they can't tell they ticket holders that they shut the man down. They stop going for it. You know what I'm saying? So they still got to put a respectable product on the field. So I get it, but it is what it is, man. And hope he get better though. Honestly, when you got a Super Bowl, I love it, and that's why you trade all those, picks, all those picks for players. So they got a Super Bowl. I love it. Not too many times in history where people go on a Super Bowl winning streak neither. You know what I'm saying? So, like the Patriots did. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time, Mercy Sports Talk. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.